problem has plagued humanity for decades. How do you load those into one of these? Well, there's a little tool that can help you do just that. This is the UTG AK Speed Loader. And what this will allow you to do is take your standard 7.62 by 39 stripper clips and use them to, or load them into your AK magazine. Now, reviews of this product have been a bit mixed. A lot of people talk about how cheap it is, it's flimsy, it doesn't work, and I honestly haven't had those problems. Yeah, it's pretty flexible, and yeah, maybe it could break. It's pretty thin, but it's, it's stamped sheet metal. This thing is stamped sheet metal, and so is the whole damn AK itself. So I don't really think the build quality is too bad on this. And it does take a little bit of practice to figure out how to use this thing correctly. And like I said, this is made by UTG, well, at least imported by UTG. Who knows who actually makes it? There's no real markings on here other than the star, so it's probably Chinese. And it seems to work fairly well for me, at least. This is a surplus from some Eastern European country. No, who knows where, and it works pretty well. So you just basically fit it over the top like that, line up your locking lug, or whatever kind of lug that is on there, then you kind of grip it like that, and you just put your stripper clip on there and load it on in. Now, I have had some problems with this tool in one of my magazines. This is a Bulgarian commercial magazine, not a Circle 10 magazine. It's just plastic, but it has this like wide locking lug here. Let me show you what I mean. So as you can see, this one is definitely thinner than this one, so there's a bit of an issue with fitting this thing over it. So if you try, it's kind of wide and then it gets stuck right here, so it doesn't really work on this magazine. You could, well actually it's this part here that's the problem, this outside edge. You could modify this to fit over it, but I don't really, this is the only one of these I have, so it's no big deal. I have a Chinese surplus mag, and it fits just fine over it once we get it lined up. A little bit tighter, yeah, but it fits. So, just kind of grip it like that, fits over there, works nicely. So let me give you a bit of a demonstration on this tool. This is a great thing for the range because the biggest flaw of the AK is running out of ammo. So this makes it a hell of a lot easier if you have stripper clips. Now these are Czech surplus stripper clips. And these are like a million times better than the shitty NC Star new Chinese ones. Like, these are great. They work every time. They don't get stuck like the shitty other ones. And I had the other ones before, but I tried modifying them and it never really worked, so this is the best. Alright, so you got your guide, and you just kind of get down on it and grip it. You want a nice firm grip, And you just put your strip clip into the guide there, line it up, make sure you're all set, and you push down on the back of the case. And there you go, it's in. Take your stripper clip guide out, put your next one in. Now this is a steel case, polymer coated. What the hell is it? Let me look. Okay, so this is Brown Bear, or Barn Wall, or Wolf. They're all the same. Just depends on the head stamp. So you do the same thing. You load this shit on top of there like that. Get a nice grip, and you shove that shit in there. See, now it's pushed, a little bit of resistance, a little tight, so you gotta get a good grip. But it works. And this is Golden Tiger lacquer case, or lacquered steel case. So we'll do the same exact thing, put it on top. More resistance, but it works. Now, take your guide off, and you got yourself a fully loaded AK magazine. Now, I don't believe this tool will work with 545 magazines, or 545 stripper clips for that matter, simply because of this taper here. I don't think it's compatible, but, you know, maybe you could modify this to get it to work, I'm not really sure. And yeah, once you use this a few times, this makes range trips a lot better, because it takes me a little while to take all those rounds out of the box, load them in there, and this thing, since I have a bunch of those stripper clips, it's just a lot faster. So and I got this for I think like $4 on Amazon. I wouldn't pay much more than that, simply because it's just a piece of very thin sheet metal, but I would definitely recommend picking this up if you have stripper clips and magazines and you need to load them, because this definitely beats trying to load 30 rounds by hand. So, thank you for watching.